Honestly, the cash make me happier. Yo, what is up, JimBallzzz? It's JimBallzzz back in with another video, and today we got a special video. We got best rapper of the year since 2010, baby. That's right. And I know it's been a while since I've come at you guys with a video like this. I've mainly just been dropping music, and I still got more music on the way, but I had an idea that, you know, since I have a YouTube channel, maybe I should drop YouTube videos on it. You know, crazy idea. But yeah, I got some more video ideas planned, so I'm gonna be dropping some more videos here coming soon. And I'm always working on music stuff too, so yep, more JimBallzzz on the way. But for today, we got the best rapper of the year since 2010. So this is a stolen idea. It's from this tweet by Pat Nasir that was pretty much a month ago. I'm a little late to the party, but you know what they say? Better late than never. He put together his own list of the best rapper every year since 2010. Now, let's go through his list. In 2010, he had Lil B, 2011, A$AP Rocky, 2012, Metro Zoo and Chief Keef, 2013, Black Cray, 2014, Young Thug, 2015, Future, 2016, Playboy Cardi and 1000 Band Fani, 2017, Lil Uzi Vert and Lucki, 2018, Blade, 2019, Ghost Mountain, 2020, High C, 2021, Summers, Polo Perks and 454, 2022's Joey, 2023, Netspend, and 2024, Laser Dim. So this was his list, and is he right? Maybe leave a comment down below if you agree with this original list from Pat here. And honestly, as you'll see later in this video, I only agree with one of these. I disagree with pretty much all of these here, but Pat's list here, I mean, it's respectable. I can understand pretty much every year for these, except up to 2019. When we get to 2019, that's when this list falls off really hard. Like, I can see really respectful years from like 2015 being Future. Like, I don't think 2015's Future, but I completely understand you saying that. I really disagree with 2019 being Ghost Mountain. I really don't like Ghost Mountain or Cemetery. 2020, I think High C is kind of overrated, not a big fan of his. 2021, I can kind of get though. I like some Summers, Polo Perks, and 454. Even if I wouldn't say that's their year, I still enjoy their music. 2022, Joey, Netspend, and Laserdimn. Like, all of those are crazy. Like, I don't know if these guys have dropped any like significant projects to warrant them being best rapper of the year. Like, these guys are just super new and really have not cemented themselves and really have not dropped anything that good. I'm not the biggest fan of all of them. I mean, as you'll see, I got my own list going on here. So shout out to Pat for the idea. Now let's get into the criteria. Now we need some rules for how this is gonna work, okay? Rappers appear only once, okay? So rappers are not gonna have repeat years, okay? For example, Lil Wayne's not gonna be 2020, 2021, 2022, and 2023. Like, if Lil Wayne's on this list, he only gets 1 year. He only gets 2020, okay? I think that keeps this list from having a good variety and not being too repetitive, like having the same rappers over and over, you know? I mainly focus on releases that year, right? How can you be best rapper of the year if you ain't dropping any projects that year? You know what I'm saying? So I focus on releases that year. That's what makes that person the best rapper that year. You know what I'm saying? And only one rapper per year. On Pat's list, he had some years where he had some like artists sharing that year, but I think it made it easier by just saying one rapper per year. One rapper gets that 1 year. That's their year. So, yep, thanks Eminem for showing us the criteria. Now let's just jump right into it with 2010 being Lil B, okay? If you know Pat's original list, he at 2010 had Lil B too. So the rest of this list is going to be completely different, okay? But I agree with him being 2010 being Lil B's year, okay? Lil B went crazy dropping mixtapes in 2010. He dropped everything based. Blue Flame, Red Flame, Evil Red Flame, and even more mixtapes than that. And just all of them great mixtapes. He had really great consistency, really good quality, and dropped hella mixtapes. So 2010, gotta be Lil B's year. 2012 was also a fire year for Lil B. He dropped the Godfather mixtape that year, but I think personally 2010 was Lil B's strongest year. All right, next up, 2011, we got MC Ride. That's right, Death Grips, baby. In 2011, Death Grips dropped their mixtape Ex-Military, as well as some really strong singles like Guillotine. Now, 2011 was kind of a weak year, honestly, one of the weakest years of this stretch that we're ranking here. So honestly, with the release of Ex-Military, I think MC Ride takes the crown here for being the best rapper of 2011, you know? Next up, 2012, we got Lil Ugly M. Now, 2012 was honestly a really strong year. Like, if 2012 wasn't Lil Ugly M, it might be Lil B, it might be Chief Keef, but in my personal opinion, it's gotta go to Lil Ugly M. We gotta shout out our fellow white rappers, you know, JimBallzzz white rapper, so was Lil Ugly M. He dropped Mr. Thug Isolation, as well as Uneven Compromise, both of those classics, both amazing. So that's why 2012 goes to Lil Ugly M. And he might not even be best as a rapper. Recently, he's been dropping some alternative rock stuff that is also really good. Lil Ugly M is just a super talented guy, dropping hella music under different genres, and all of it really great. So 2012, Lil Ugly M. I don't know if y'all heard the rain and thunder out there, but that's what's going on outside. But inside, we're talking about rappers. In 2013, it's got to go to Chief Keef. Now, 2013 was kind of a weak year. I don't think 2013 was Chief Keef's best year personally. 2012 might be better, 2014 might be better, but because 2013 was kind of a weak year and we're not having repeat artists, 2013 probably got to go to Chief Keef. Bang, bang. He dropped Almighty So 2 and Bang Part 2. Both of those classics, both of those great. And like I said, it was kind of a weak year. So I'm going with Chief Keef this year. 2013 is Chief Keef. Now next, 2014, we got Freddy Gibbs. Now, he dropped Pinata with Madlib this year. And just that alone, with that great album, this is an absolute classic. This is his best album. And Freddy Gibbs might be the best bald rapper. Just something to think about, you know? But 2014, gotta go with Freddy Gibbs. This album is a classic. And it is swag as heck, bro. So 2014, gotta go with Freddy Gibbs. Next up, 2015, we got Kendrick Lamar. And is Kendrick the GOAT? I know I just dropped a video talking about that. That video is pretty much just a joke. It's kind of making fun of the whole GOAT conversation, because the whole GOAT conversation hip-hop can get kind of cringe at points. And of recently, people have been really circle jerking Kendrick Lamar in hip-hop circles. So Kendrick is still a great rapper. I think he's still one of the best of all time. So 2015's got to go to him, right? In 2015, he dropped T-Pab, and when you drop one of the best hip-hop albums of all time that year, I mean, the year's probably gonna go to you, man. So 2015's got to go to Kendrick. Is it the best rap album ever? I mean, maybe it's the consensus pick for people to pick that, but personally, I wouldn't say so. But it's still really great. That's why 2015, Kendrick's year. Next up, 2016, we got Danny Brown. And in 2016, Danny Brown dropped Atrocity Exhibition. Now that is already a classic masterpiece. That's Danny Brown's best album. And shout out to Detroit. Detroit represent, baby. That's why 2016's got to go to Danny Brown. Similar with 2015, dropping a classic like T-Pab. That's Kendrick's year. 2016, to drop Atrocity Exhibition. That's your year, Danny Brown. Next up, 2017, we got Mach-Hommy. Now, this year is really similar to the 2010 Lil B year, I'd say, with dropping hella mixtapes. That's what Mach-Hommy did in 2017. With Dump God, Homie Edition, Dumpmeister, Lil Hurts, The Gat, just hella mixtapes, all of it quality, all of it consistent. That's what warrants 2017 to be Mach-Hommy's year. Next up, 2018, Earl Sweatshirt. This might be the most biased selection on this list. I tried to make this list mostly unbiased, just focused on like great releases that year from a variety of different rap artists, you know. Personally, for me, Some Rap Songs I think is the best rap album of all time, personally, in my opinion. So just for that reason, 2018's got to go to Earl Sweatshirt. I mean, it's also a pretty critically acclaimed album, so I don't think people would disagree that much. It's Earl Sweatshirt's best album and has his best verses. I mean, even though it's short, it's still a great album and my personal favorite. And I think just because he dropped that this year, 2018's got to go to Earl Sweatshirt, bro. It has to. Now, next up, 2019, we got Lucki. Now, 2017 was also a great year for Lucki. I was considering that for him, but 2019's got to be Lucki's best year. It's his best year. It's his peak. It's when he dropped Free Wave 3. That's what I think is his best album. He also dropped Days Before 3, which is also up there in his discography. Those two releases same year. That's what's got to give 2019 to Lucki. Even though Lucki maybe isn't as good now, his voice sounds maybe a little nasally. He isn't dropping, as good of music in my opinion. I still fuck with some Lucki now, but 2019, this classic Lucki, this was his peak. Next up, 2020, it's got to go to Baldi James. This is probably one of the strongest year of this list. 2020, Baldi James had a super strong year. He dropped Manger and McNichols, the collab with Sterling Tolls. He dropped The Price of Tea in China with The Alchemist, and then Real Bad Boldy as well. If you have not listened to Manger on McNichols yet, I'd highly recommend it, especially if you enjoy T-Pab, if you enjoy jazz rap. Manger on McNichols, that is the T-Pab of Detroit, bro. It's an absolute classic. It's a beautiful album. If you have not listened to Manger on McNichols, I'd have to highly recommend it, especially if you enjoy T-Pab. If you enjoy jazz rap, Manger on McNichols is basically the T-Pab of Detroit, bro. Amazing jazz rap album. And then Price of Tea in China, also really great with The Alchemist. Real Bad Boldy, great too. 2020 is when Baldi James peaked. This was easily his year. He's still super consistent today, still dropping some good stuff, but 2020 is when Baldi James for real peaked. Next up, 2021, we got RXPOY, bro, with lots of drops in 2021. His best being 100 Miles and Walking, Foreign Exchange, and So Icy Boys. I personally enjoy 100 Miles and Walking more. That's my favorite release from him. I'd understand if you enjoy Foreign Exchange. Maybe the production's a little better on it. But RXPOY is super emotional and funny. And with those great releases that year, 2021's got to go to RXPOY. Next up, 2022, Billy Woods. And honestly, Billy Woods is probably the best rapper of the last decade, if we're being honest. And he could be Rapper of the Year every year since 2019. But like I said earlier, we don't want to keep repeating the same artist over and over and over and over. But with Billy Woods dropping Rap Album of the Year just every single year since 2019, with the release of Hiding Places and then just each year after that over and over and over, whether it be his work with Arm & Hammer or other collab projects or solo projects, just Billy Woods is just killing it right now. But with 2022, he dropped Aethiopes, which is one of his best albums, as well as Church is also really great. 2022 has to go to Billy Woods. But next up, 2023, we got Mike, baby. 2023 is Mike. He finally peaked here. He's been dropping some albums and projects just over the last few years, and then just with every new release from him, he just keeps improving, just better and better and better. And he finally peaked with Burning Desire. It is his best album so far, I'd have to say, and as well as his collaboration Faith is a Rock with The Alchemist and Wiki as well. Another great album. But Burning Desire, he just really killed it. And just please keep dropping, Mike. Please just keep improving, keep doing your thing. He's killing it. And now finally, 2024, we got Xaviersobased. Now, the year is only half over, a little over half over for 2024. But so far this year, it's got to go to Xaviersobased, in my opinion. It's a little bit of a weak year, but like I said, there's still a good amount of the year left. We'll see what happens for the rest of the year. But he dropped With 2, which is one of my favorite albums of the year so far, as well as Keep It Going, Xav is also great. And with those two releases, I think 2024 is Xaviersobased year. If it isn't him, then maybe Chief Keef. Chief Keef dropped Almighty So 2, which is probably my second favorite Chief Keef release, if we're being honest. But still, like I said, no repeat artists, and Xaviersobased is having a really strong year too. So 2024 has got to go to Xaviersobased. And that will wrap it up. That is every single best rapper of the year since 2010. And if you disagree at all, just let me know down in the comments down below, baby. Let me know what you think. Maybe put your own list of your years in the comments, and please like and subscribe. That really helps out the JimBallzzz channel. It helps me make more epic content like this. I hope I made you smile. I hope I made you happy. I hope I made you smarter and think about hip hop more. You know what I'm saying? So, yep, with that, JimBallzzz, we're out, baby. Peace. Peace, JimBallzzz, swag.
Till I die, motherfucker.
Plus 9, I'm like Bazinga. Still no 9, I'm yelling pingas. When in the shower, I clean my penis. I come second just like Venus. Parts lethal, I'm in your company. Fill my tea with a bit of honey. Ain't Lil Wayne, but I got young money. Stupid girls wanna jump up on me.